Right. I just thought I'd give you just a short demo on how you can make some of your own tools. Now these are all the old wiper blades out of a car. You can take the stainless steels out of these. So take those out. So this is stainless steel, it's flat. So it's really good for making some tools from. You can get wider ones, which are also excellent for making tools. Like that. So you can get these wiper blades probably from a mechanic or something like that that's doing maintenance on cars. Costs you nothing. So you can use some stainless steel wire. This is TIG wire. You can use that for making your cutting tools as well. I don't really use it that often. In fact, I don't think I make them up at all because I find that these other ones, the flat ones, are a lot better. And you can also, the women out there will know what that is, right? They also made from stainless steel, and they come in different shapes and sizes, of course. So, and you'll need some araldite. This is high strength 5-minute araldite. You may need a heating torch and some wood that you've got. I got these out of the. I just go for a walk around our property and just get some branches, cut them down, put a hole in them, and different shapes and sizes. They fit really well into your hand. So drill a hole in the end. Now don't use a cordless drill and drill a hole because if you miss that you'll end up going through your fingers, so safety first. Make sure we're wearing safety glasses at the same time. I use a pedestal drill to drill these holes, so it's quite safe. And these are some of the tools that have already been made. Using the same technique, they'll last you for a long time. So it's quite easy, so now we'll go ahead and make some. Now you'll need a toolbox. In this case I've got different pliers, cutters, and they all come in handy for what I need to do. But you'll find you'll only need one of those, the cutter, and some that you can use to twist the tool and maybe the pliers to hold it at the same time. So, what we need to do, sometimes you'll find that this wire can be quite brittle and it will break. So if that happens, you might need to heat the wire up just to take out the hardness out of the wire so it can bend a bit easier. But generally that will work, these will work pretty good. They've got notches in the, so you can actually break these off so they fit different size wipers, so we can get rid of that bit. So we've got a bit of wire. What we're going to do is just make some tools, some ribbon tools of some type. We're going to put them in here and then cover it with araldite. So depending on what you want to do, I might just do a normal cutter. So this is bending pretty good. And then you'll need to just bring that in. It's all guesswork, it's not that important. Bit of guesswork there. And then you just need to straighten this out. So that's what we have. Now we need to just straighten it out so it'll fit in the hole. So we can cut this bit off because we don't need that anymore. It's pretty hard wire to cut. I might have to use the other one. Okay, so now we have that cut, so all we need to do now is Bend that back a bit. Now, it won't matter if that's too long, and then it's just a simple matter of putting it into your hole. And there's a simple tool. Get some araldite. We all know how to use araldite, so just mix it up. Just make enough just to do one or two, otherwise you'll find it going hard on you. Then just put in the hole. Put some in the wire. Try not to get it on your hands. Just tidy this up a bit. And there you have it. It's a simple wire cutter. Now how easy was that? I'll do another one. Now if you're using these are actually twisted a bit, so you'll just have to take the twist out of it. You get your pair of pliers and just take the twist out of it, and you should be able to go ahead and use them. Alright, but because these are, I won't use, because these, I need to get a hammer and just flatten these out, straighten them up, so I won't use that. It's a bit, a little bit more time consuming, so I'll do another one of the other ones. Right, so if you wanted to, you can draw the shape out on a piece of paper so you've got something to follow. I don't worry about that, I just make them up as I go. So another simple one. And these are actually really good for turning clay that's still soft. Right, so that's the shape I've got, so all I have to do now is bring that out. Now I know how far to cut this one. I'll bend this one. Alright, so you don't need to worry too much about the way it comes together at the bottom. It's not that important, because what will happen is that when you put it into your piece of wood, it will straighten out a bit. So as I said, a bit of araldite. As you can see, it's not taking long to do it all. Now I can have these made up next to no time. I make up maybe half a dozen at a time and just put them aside and then get ready I want to use them. So again, just poke them into the hole. Maybe a bit more araldite at the top. And they'll be ready to use tomorrow. So you can see, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you've made enough tools to keep you going for a good day. So, and there's a wider one. This one's much wider, and also it's a really nice wire to use, or to make some really nice cutters. So again, and again, these are just wiper blades. The stainless steel out of the wiper blades. And I make all my own because I find that every time you want to get something, it's not really what you want, and they become very expensive too. And I don't think some tools are $15, so I'd rather spend $15 and buy myself another bag of clay. Alright, so you can see that's what the profile looks like. All I've got to do now is cut it. Now you don't want to cut these, you don't want to cut them before you cut them and then make them up, because what you'll find is that they you haven't got enough to hold, so leave a long length and use that. It's much easier. So again, we'll make sure that's going to fit in there. Alright, those araldite's nearly getting ready to dry out. A bit of araldite in there. Again, there's a piece that you made. There you have it. If the tool runs off one way or the other, it's not the shape that you actually want. It's not hard to get the pliers and bring things back. All right, so I generally just leave them as they are. They're pretty good. All right, and there's 3 easy tools. So these are the ones I've made before. You can make different shapes, different sizes. They all work exceptionally well. In fact, what I'll do tomorrow, I've got to turn some pots. So tomorrow I'll use these new ones, and you can have a look and see how they go. They work. They're really good for clay that is just a bit too soft to be able to use some of the other tools, because it will stick to the tools. Because they've got a rounded edge, they cut the wet clay a lot easier, and it doesn't stick to the tool. The other thing is that it's important to realise that you can't grind these up at all. It's simply because it's dangerous to grind them on a grinding wheel. It could take it out of your hand. Your hand could go into the grinder. So if they get to the point where they're no good anymore, well, then you can throw them out. Or what you can do is you can get a small stone and just put the edge back on again. Doesn't take long to do that, but that's a lot safer than using a grinder. Don't use a grinder. All right, have some fun.